today we are going to talk about the third conditional. The third conditional talks about the past, and it's used to describe a situation that didn't happen in the past and to imagine the result of the situation. The construction of the third conditional is if plus past perfect plus would have plus the past participle, which is the third column of that list of verbs we gotta study for tests. So here's an example. If I had studied harder, I would have passed my exam. But the real situation is I didn't study hard and I didn't pass my test. So here I'm imagining a situation that didn't happen in the past. I didn't pass. But if I had studied harder, I would have passed the test.
You would have done exactly what I did if Jawid had gone to you.
No. If I'd asked you out on a date, what would you have said?
What would you have done if I had said yes?
The contraction of would have is would've or woulda. Both are totally fine. You can say, if I had studied harder, I would have passed my test or my exam. Or if I had studied harder, I would have passed my exam.
If Odessa had caught me, I would have lost my job.
If I had said no, it would have devastated him.
You can also change the word order of the sentence. You can either say, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam, or I would have passed the exam if I had studied harder.
And it would have hurt a lot less if I'd have finished that last beer.
I wonder if I'd gotten my brace off sooner or somebody would have invited me.
I want you to know that if I'd had time, I would have fixed that step.
If I had asked, you would have been like, I'm too shy.
You can also make sentences in the negative. So let's say I quit my job before finding another one, and it was really hard to find another job. So I can say, if I had known it was so hard to find another job, I wouldn't have quit my job. Or you can use the contraction, I wouldn't have quit my job, or I wouldn't have quit my job.
If you had answered me, I wouldn't have had to do this.
And if I had known, I would not have agreed to it.
If it had taken any effort, I wouldn't have done it.
If I had been that drunk, I wouldn't have been able to stand.
So you can change the order here too, the word order. For example, I wouldn't have quit my job if I had known it is so difficult to find another one. Or, if I had known how difficult it was to find another job, I wouldn't have quit my job.
He would never have gone along with it if he had learned the truth as I have.
I hope I made myself clear and that my explanation was clear to you guys. But if you still have questions about the third conditional, please let me know in the comments, okay? And have a great one. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And welcome to my channel.